Hey everyone, it is livecamant coming at you today with another fantastic live PTZ camera. This camera is partially controllable, and I'll explain to you what I mean by that. But before we do that, please do a guy a favor and hit that subscribe button. Throw me a thumbs up. It really does help the channel to grow, and I would really appreciate it. I want to share these cameras with more of you. And if any of you know of any fantastic live cameras, please let us know in the comments below, and I will make a video about it and give you credit for sharing. Thanks everyone. Now let's go to Japan. Now this is Hara-Mura West. I'm not too sure where that is, but I'll put a little map to it up here or over there or somewhere, and we'll take a peek at it. But this is a great little camera. Unfortunately, 720p is the highest resolution we can get out of it, but it does provide a limited amount of PTZ controls. As you can see, it is on a set pattern. It is scrolling back and forth. So we get a nice little view of the town, of the roads, of the traffic, things like that. But it's not super high quality. But sometimes that's okay. Now when it comes to the controls, we are a little bit limited. We can change the image capture size. For example, we can lower it down to 360 or even 180p. But why would you want to do that? Now let's keep it up on 720, which is not bad. We can also take this camera, I believe, and go full screen with it. There we go. But once again, it's not even to the edges full screen. All we really gain from this is maybe an inch, but we lose all the PTZ controls. But that's okay, because like I said, this site, though it does have PTZ, is not as controllable as I would prefer it to be, I suppose. But this does give us a really nice view. Now, as far as the controls we do have, we can change the focus from near to far. So if we wanted to see something off in the distance a little more clearly, we could change it to the far focus. If we wanted to see something in the foreground or up close to us a little bit more clearly, we could change it to near focus. But I typically would just leave it on auto. I don't really think it makes too much of a difference. We can, of course, zoom in with this one, which is nice. So we can get a little bit closer look at these mountains here, but I'm not sure. Maybe when we're zoomed, we can, yes, there we go. So we can do PTZ once we are zoomed. There we go. Let's see how close in we can get here. Okay, that's not bad. Now, the downside to this is, as much as, yes, we can zoom in and take a look at some of these cool things, in a few seconds, the PTZ is going to take over and just start scrolling us back and forth again. But this is fantastic. Look at this. I don't know what that little shop is, but I want to go there. I love the little boxy vans in Japan. They have such cute little boxy vans. Now look at that. Maybe once I've zoomed it in, it disengages the main PTZ, the scheduled movement, so I can actually see what's going on. Let's see how far I can actually get. Wow. I hope we're not looking at this guy's bank card number. Now, keep in mind when you're zoomed in like this, the right to left panning motions will be exaggerated. Look at that. Now let's see here. If I change the focus. Okay, so this guy must be the owner of this place. It looks like he just unlocked the door to get in. But that's amazing. And then if you want to zoom back out again, you click one time. And boom, away you go. And at this point, I expect that the PTZ regular motion will take over, or not. Perhaps not. Fantastic. So you can disable the PTZ standard motion. And of course you can restart it again by clicking auto mode. I would assume anyway. Let's see, let's try the preset sequence. There we go. So you can put it back to a preset sequence. I'm sure that it eventually will go back anyway. But this is fantastic. This is really amazing. I love the fact that they give you total control of the camera. What an amazing camera. Look at this. Look at this. Now this is fun. This is a lot more fun than I even expected. Yamaha, is that a Yamaha shop? Do they sell the motorcycles? Is it a dealership? Is it just a repair shop? Who knows? Zoom out a little bit here. Unbelievable. I thought this was a very limited PTZ site, but apparently it is not. Look at this. We can even look straight down. Damn! We're talking 360-degree motion on this thing. This is fantastic. And then if you want to bring it back to the home position, hit go, and that's where it is. Now let's see. Let's see how far we can zoom in on the city in the distance or those mountains. Let's see that mountain there. How far can we actually go? Wow, this is an amazing camera. This is stunning. I thought we were locked into the trajectory of the main PTZ controls, but I see that I was wrong. Can we, oh, and we still can zoom at this point. Now that's as high as I can go. It's not letting me go up any higher at this point. But I can zoom in farther. Wow. Okay, I think we've reached the maximum zoom. But I cannot go up any higher. Wow. That's unbelievable. Can see the whole rest of the town over there. And yes, that is the maximum zoom that we can get. But just to give you an idea of how far that zoom is, I'm going to click one time again. It's a blur. That's unbelievable. So that means for this local stuff here, we should be able to zoom right in. Okay, so we got a little grocery store action going on over here. Let's take a look at the grocery store. Let's see what people are having for dinner today. I guess it's 12 o'clock. They're there buying lunch maybe. Look at that. You can make out the license plate numbers. You can make out the facial features. This is really an insanely good camera for 720p. Wowzers. So this is A Co-op or A Coupe. Little grocery store chain in Japan, I'm guessing. Now let's see how well we can zoom in on this little stand here. Let's see if we can figure out what's going on right in there. Oh my God. Okay, that's the maximum zoom. Maybe on closer things there is a maximum. Let's see if I can focus a little better. Oh, far focus. No. Let's go back to near. Even near. Oh, there we go. There we go. Oh no. I've done it again. Come on back to us. Come on back to us. Let's put on auto and see what that does. There we go. Fantastic. Can almost make out the little sign over here. But if I could read and write Japanese, I would know what this place was selling. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. What a fantastic camera. You can adjust the brightness if that helps. You can make it brighter. You can make it darker. You can make it back to normal. Let's see what this 2H:2 location is. Okay. Nifty. 3x3. Oh wow. Oh wow. You know what this says to me? This says to me that there's a whole lot more going on in this camera that I'm not even seeing. There's the housing of the camera. Okay, is that where we're going to stop here? Unbelievable. 360 map shot. What's that? Oh, wow. Wow. That's not even the camera. That's another camera. Okay, so we're not getting the 360 map shot, but isn't this insane? This is a full 360-degree camera. We can see what's going on behind us even. And then when we want to go back to the original position, the original track, let's see if this will take us back. It's trying to autofocus on this pole non-stop. Let's go to the home position. Fan-freaking-tastic. Wow. What a great camera, everyone. I am so glad that I found this camera, and I'm so glad that I got to play with it, because at first, like I said, I honestly thought this was just set on a preset track, and where it was interesting in that we could zoom, that it was going to move on its own, but obviously it is not. Look at this beautiful house. Crazy. Everyone, I'm going to put a link to this camera, of course, in the description below, and this is a direct link to the camera itself. This is not a link to another page where you have to click a link to get into the controls. I will link directly to this camera. Now I'm going to put this back on the auto track for the benefit of other viewers that might come by. But when you do come by and visit, remember that you can control pretty much everything here. You can control the zoom, you can control the focus, you can pan, you can tilt, you can do everything that you would with a PTZ camera. It will stop the auto tracking for you, which is really nice. Like I said, I'm going to put it back on just so that it's giving everybody a full view. That must be, looks like rice fields. To have the water in them like that. But anyway, I truly hope you enjoyed this camera as much as I'm enjoying it now. I'm going to keep playing with this for a while. So if when you come to visit the camera, if you see some crazy person zooming in on far off things, it could very well be me. But this is just stunning. I love it. And I love all you guys. Thank you so much for subscribing and hitting that thumbs up, and we will see you in the next video.